Hi, it's Shouking once again, and we are back with another YouTube video. You guys have asked me to do another video on the moving averages, and today we're going to talk about the moving averages. So I'm back to setting the indicators, and as you can see, I'm about to set the 13 moving average, and I will move on to the 200 moving average. As you can see, I make sure that I set the period to 200, the shift remains at 0, the method at simple, we apply to close, and the color to red. We move on to our 50 moving average. As usual, the period we set to 50, the shift to 0, the method to simple, and we apply to close as well, and we set the color to 4. Once that is set and done, we just have to make sure that we do change the green moving averages color to a much more clear or visible color. In this case, I have first changed it to pink, but then I have realized that pink doesn't also do us any justice, and I'm going to finally change the color back to white. Once that is set and done, we will move on to the next step, which is to analyze the chart. Okay, but before that, we do have to change our chart to the line chart. After changing our chart to the line chart, we go to the daily chart, and then we set our highest and lowest point. So lowest current point and highest current point. Okay, we don't have to go too far because we know the price does not move so fast within a day. This is why I've set my highest point to where it is and my lowest point to where it is. After that, we move on to the 4-hour chart, where I will also look at to set my support and resistances, mainly the important support and resistance zones. Once that is set and done, we will move on to the next time frame, and that is going to be none other than the 1-hour time frame. Make sure that you do set your support and resistance zones accordingly, because those are going to be your take profit targets. For take profit in this case, since as you can see before I started the video, I was already holding some sales, we are looking to sell even more. Anywhere below the 1986 zone, we will be looking to sell. Okay. For this reason, we move to the 15-minute chart, and as you can see, I am making sure that I mark out the 1986 and the 1983 zones, because those are the zones in between. I call that the jackpot zone, because inside the jackpot zone or within the jackpot zone is where we always look to set our sell limit pending orders. Okay, in case of a buy, we set buy limit pending orders. In case of a sell, that is the zone where we set our sell limit pending orders. I did forget to mention that normally I do have to set market execution orders just in case the market decides to leave us behind. For this reason, you found that I have some sell by market execution, but now I am setting sell stop orders because I believe that price might push up but might not reach our sell limit orders, and in this case the sell stop orders will be perfect because price can just activate our sell stop orders and continue to drop. Guys, this is going to be amazing, and I would really like you guys to focus on this because it's going to be amazing. Remember that you have to set your pending orders according to how much your account can withstand, but in my case, since I'm a bit more of an aggressive trader, I do tend to open a few sales by market execution just in case price drops down to activate my sell stops. Then I would be already in good profits, and the opening of the new trade would not really affect my current balance or equity. Okay, keep that in mind. It's a trick, it's a strategy, so you have to focus and follow. Once that is set and done, we move on to set our sell limit orders. Okay, once we do set our sell limit orders, we can rest assured that price will activate either the sell limit or the sell stop orders, or both. You know, if both are activated, you will have a very good time if price moves in your direction, because you will not be left behind. And in my case, I'm hoping that price does actually activate both my sell limits and sell stops. If not, you know what I'm going to do. I'm obviously going to keep on selling by market execution. Do not forget to set your take profit and stop loss, especially for your sell stop and your sell limits, because these are orders which you want to set to automatic mode, especially when it comes to stop losses, because you never know what's going to happen. But when it comes to your sale by market execution orders, you don't really have to mind that much, as I'm more than sure that you are going to be watching your trades and you can close those manually. But if you also wish, you could also set your stop losses for those as well. So keep in mind that we are currently setting our stop losses for the sell limit orders. I was just looking if I had my sell stop losses for the sell orders by market execution. So once that is set and done, the rule for the moving averages is that when price tends to go below the white moving average, which in this case is our 13 moving average, it will give us a clear indication that price is about to go down. Okay, price is about to go down, price is about to drop. So as you move on to the smaller time frames, like the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, you will see that price is clearly below our white moving average, which in this case is the 13 moving average. So we can keep on selling. That is our first confirmation. And then our second confirmation that price will continue to drop is when we have price below our blue moving average, which is our 50 moving average. That is a clear indication that price will sell for as long as it keeps on bouncing off the blue moving average. And where do we set our take profit target? Normally we set our take profit target just above or just at the crossing, the previous crossing of the moving averages. Okay, so in my case, you can see that price crossed around the 1953, depending on the time zone, on the time frame, sorry, 1953, 1969, somewhere around that area. So I'll be putting my take profit targets around the 1961 zone. It's a bit too far, but I believe the price can drop all the way down to the 1960s. Okay, so let me tell you guys a bit about moving averages. As you guys can see what I'm doing, I'm just adding jackpot zones here. Basically, this is where I normally would enter aggressively in case price decides to go up against my sell positions. I will just keep on increasing my positions because I'm more than sure that this is going to be a sell. Reason being, the market structure, current market structure indicates that Xauusd is in a sell trend, and for this reason there is no good reason to buy, guys. Don't go against the trend no matter what. So moving averages are widely used in the forex trading market as a popular technical analysis tool. Moving averages help us to smooth price data, providing a clear picture of the underlying price trend, guys. So this is powerful. It does, people say they lag, but that is not true, guys. Okay, in my strategy, this strategy is called the jackpot zone strategy. You see the red zones that I just placed there, those are called jackpot zones. This strategy, you're going to use the three different moving average: the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 13-day moving average. Each moving average has its significance in understanding the trend and potential entry and exit points. Okay, so guys, I'm basically just adding and modifying my take profit targets for
2,000 years later.
Okay, after waiting, guys, we are back, and as you can see, price is moving in our direction. It has completely gone below our 50 and 13-day moving average. Okay, so now we have to wait and see if price can break the last moving average and go below it, but I am more than certain that price will do so.
5 minutes later.
And there you have it, guys. There you have it. You can try this strategy at home. Okay, try it on your own. Back test it as much as you want on any pair, and the results are going to be the same. If you follow the instructions clearly, if you see and look at what I am doing, do the same for yourself. You should be able to make a couple of bucks. Okay, and if it so happens to not work, ask questions and you will get support, because it works. There's no point in trying to prove otherwise. It works. It all depends on how you're looking at the market. If you know how to set your support and resistance zones, it's going to work out for you. You can trust me. Okay, once you mark support, resistance, and you follow the moving averages instructions, you should be good. That's all you have to do, nothing else. So guys, I'm closing all my trades. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time.
2,000 years later.